What up, OG? Good evening. Do you have any rooms available? Good evening, sir. Yes, we have a few rooms available. I would like to stay for the night. How much does it cost? $30 per night, but if you book more than one night, it's $25. Okay, little deal. That's a nice discount, but I will only stay for the night. Thank you. You don't look well. A rough day? A tiring day. I've been driving for many hours. And what brings you to such a remote place? I'm investigating some disappearances in the area. I've heard something about that. Are you a police officer or a private detective? Maybe that's too many questions. I should be the one asking. I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean to bother you. I'm just very curious. Don't worry. I was joking. I'm a police officer, but for now, you're not a suspect. I'm glad to hear that. Haha. Here's your key. It's room number 18. I need your name and ID number. My name is Iker Carmona. And my ID number is, yeah, all that. All set. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good night. By the way, my name is Marcos. If you need anything, I'll be here all night. Also, don't go out at night. There are many wild animals in this area, and also a lot of superstitions. Appreciate you, Marcos. We got our notebook. Write down things that we need to. Room 18. Leave things on the table. And we're going to sleep. Nice little room, huh? It'll do. Shoot for the 30. It'll do for the 30. Go see why they are arguing. What y'all down here arguing about, man? And why am I getting into their business? Good morning. What's going on? Salvatore. And who the hell are you? My name is Iker. I'm a police officer. Calm down and tell me what happened. This is crazy. We can't get out of here. There's no way. What do you mean? Are you not listening to me? You can't go out. The cars don't work. There is no coverage or electricity. The fog doesn't let you see anything. We are far from any town. Marcos, sir, I've already told you to calm down. I'm sure we'll get service back soon. It's probably just a network issue. And the cars, why won't the cars work? Salvatore, there has to be an explanation. Just calm down. I'm perfectly calm. Don't tell me what to do. All right, but I won't repeat myself. Mr. Iker, last night, there was a warning from the authorities on the radio. In the notice, they talked about a big storm. They recommended not leaving the house. Perhaps the electrical failure was due to the storm. But the thing about cars is strange. Well, we'll have to wait then, Marcos. And are there any emergency supplies? Do you have any working phones? Yes, sir. There's enough food in the kitchen for a few days. I have a corded phone connected to a small emergency generator, but it doesn't work. It makes a strange noise. I'll try using it. He's in the office, sir. You might as well ask all the motel guests. Talk to the guests and try to use the office phone. There are a list of guests in the office. They will be near your rooms. What's up, man? Good morning. I'm Iker, a police officer. I'm talking to all the guests to see if they need anything. Fabio, what's up, Bob? Something's wrong. Can you feel it? What do you mean? I don't know how to explain it. There's something strange in the air, in the atmosphere. Okay, Fabio, we're all a bit worried. We don't know what happened, but it's likely that the storm has affected more than we thought. No, sir. It wasn't the storm. It's this place. I knew I shouldn't have come here, but last night I was so hungry. So hungry. It was unbearable. I had to come. Unbearable? How long had you gone without eating? I had eaten a couple of hours earlier. It was when I got close to this place that my hunger started to grow. Fabio, we don't know how long we're going to be isolated in this motel. We should ration some food and water. Don't worry, sir. I won't touch the food. You can trust me. Once I arrived, the hunger disappeared. If you feel that strong hunger again, let me know. I wouldn't want to have to lock up the kitchen. One more thing. What did you mean when you said you shouldn't have come to this place? People talk, sir. There are many legends about this place. Disappearances, strange things, supernatural creatures. We have a lot of respect for this place. I don't believe in those things, but thanks for the warning, Fabio. I understand, sir, but I can't say the same. This place is strange, man. Appreciate you, Fabio. Try to use the office phone. What a strange sound. I better ask the other guests to see if anyone has coverage. Let's holler at my guy right here. Politician looking ass. Good morning. I'm Iker, police officer. I'm trying to find a working phone. Nicholas. Oh, I'm Nicholas Lynn. Sorry, but neither my phone nor my wife's is working. Do you need anything? We don't know how long we'll be stuck here. I like it. Like what? Can you stop doing that with the camera? Have you seen that woman? I think her name is Elena Bilches. She's gorgeous. I don't mind being stuck here with her. But you got the wife in there, Nicholas. Didn't you say, yeah, didn't you say you was with your wife? Yes, my wife is fine for a while, but you always need something more, don't you think? Nicholas, I'm not interested in your love life, no offense. I need to know if everything's okay or if you need anything. Come on, Iker. Add a little spice to life. Do you have Elena's number? I'm sure you want something with her too. This is not a joke. We could be in a really serious situation and you're only thinking about extramarital affairs. I like to enjoy life, Iker. You should try it. Do whatever you want, but don't make things harder for me. I don't want any fights or arguments. We're already too nervous. I can't promise anything. Dude, strange as hell. Let's holler at his wife. Good morning, my name is Iker. Are you Nicholas's wife? Maria. Good morning. For you, maybe. Yes, unfortunately. I am the wife of that idiot. My name is Maria Ripes. I don't think it's a good time to talk. Neither now nor ever will be a good time, so start talking or leave. I don't care. Calm down. I'm here to help. What the hell do you want? Your husband he told me your phones aren't working. Is that right? If my husband already told you, why are you asking me again? No, the phones aren't working. Neither the car nor the lights. This is a damn mess. I understand you're upset, but it's not my fault. Iker, why don't you go bother someone else? I'm not in the mood for questions. All right, Maria. I'll come back later. I can't wait. Attitudes. I gotta look around. Anything in here y'all ain't supposed to have? Whatever. Damn. Good morning. Sorry to bother you. My name is Iker. Hello, Iker. I'm Elena Bilches. I hope you have a good reason for bothering me. Are you busy? I'm just asking around to see if anyone has cell signal or needs anything. I'm not busy. I'm annoyed. In 1 hour, I should be closing an important deal. And instead, I'm stuck here. And no, I don't have any signal. I understand, Elena. We all want to get on with our lives, but it's not possible. Do you need anything? I'm asking all the guests because we don't know how long we'll be stuck out here. Are you a philanthropist? A philanthropist? Philanthropist or something? I got to get that out. Hold on. Let's just say my job requires me to help people. I'm a police officer. I see. Iker the cop. Can you get me out of here? If I don't make it to the meeting, I'll lose a good deal. Obviously not. All right. How much? How much what? How much money will it take for you to change your mind? Bribing a law enforcement officer is a crime. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Wow. The one honest cop, and I get locked in with him. Everybody got a pissy attitude today, I see. Anybody else we got to talk to? Okay, let's just make sure. Good morning. My name is Iker. I'm a police officer. I just love saying that, huh? I'm a police officer. I'm talking to all the guests to see if anyone needs anything. Felicia, ask that witch. Have you spoken to her yet? She's from the Bilches family. I'm sure she has everything she wants. Have you seen how she dresses? Why is it that some people are so lucky and others so unlucky? What's your name? I'm Felicia Hamil, but what does it matter? Felicia, I'll decide what matters and what doesn't. Right now, it's important for you to tell me if you need anything. We don't know how long we're gonna be stuck here. Stuck? Why? Well, it seems that the vehicles are not working. The roads are closed because a big storm is approaching. And furthermore, it seems that no mobile phones are working. Does your phone have coverage and some battery? Oh God, now that you mention it, I don't have signal. I thought it was just because we're in the middle of nowhere. And how is it possible that the vehicles aren't working? How is that possible? My car worked perfectly last night, and now it doesn't. What sense does that make? Right now, I don't know anything. I'm surprised too. In 2024, is it really impossible to communicate with anyone? In places this remote, when the weather's bad, it's pretty common to lose communication. And the fact that we've lost communication and all the cars have stopped working, doesn't that make all of us suspects? I understand your concern, and I know it's a strange situation, but we can't lose our cool. First, I need to make sure everyone is okay. Then I'll start looking for a culprit. Can I help you? I'd rather you didn't. If you see something suspicious, let me know. But don't go interrogating anyone. It can be dangerous. Okay. Let's talk to Marcos again. Y'all good now? I spoke with all the guests and no one's phone is working. Any idea why? I don't know what we can do, Mr. Eicher. I suppose we just have to wait until the outage is fixed. Still, the fact that the vehicles aren't working is strange. Haven't you seen anyone suspicious? It seems deliberate. No, sir. While I was in the office, I haven't seen anyone other than the guests. Then it must have been one of the guests. Mr. Eicher, I don't think it was a guest. Then what do you think happened? I've lived here all my life, sir. I've never seen a storm like this before. I only know the local legends about strange things happening during big storms, and they're not good. Now I'm curious, can you tell me one of those legends? Even if it's just to pass the time. I don't know how much, sir, only what my grandfather used to tell me. He said that every 100 years for 5 days, a massive storm would isolate part of the region. And what happened to the people caught in the storm? Well, there are several versions. Some say they disappeared without a trace, others say they died violently, and some say those who returned were no longer the same people. I couldn't tell you which legend is true. Well, let's hope none of them are true. God willing, Mr. Eicher, why don't you go eat something? I haven't seen you eat since you arrived last night. Good idea, Marcos. I'm gonna go make something to eat. We'll talk later. All right, let's go to the kitchen. I kind of like days like this, to be honest. But it also just makes me want to take naps. Wait, the kitchen is my guy down there. Put a saucepan on the camping stove. Wait, where do I... Can I... On the camp... Oh. I'm like, my bad, I'm just opening up stuff. Put a can of food. We'll wait for it to heat up. This guy has not moved at all. Enjoy the food. Didn't even put it on a plate. Plate's right there. Ghetto as hell. All right, I'm gonna get some rest. Day 1 sunset. I'm the police. I mean, like, who beating on my door like the police? Hello, Felicia. No need to knock so hard on the door. What's going on? Iker, something has happened. What do you mean? The receptionist, Marcos, has locked himself in the office storeroom, and he won't come out. He's having a panic attack. Really? I'll go talk to him. But that's not all. Salvatore's car, that nice blue one at the entrance, is wrecked. What do you mean by wrecked? What's wrong with the car? Wake up, Iker. It's wrecked. It's like something really big stepped on it. Didn't you hear the crash? Salvatore's furious. I'd better go see what happened. Why you run off like that? All right, let's follow Felicia. Marcos is behind the door. Wait, behind... Salvatore. The cop again. You better do your job right this time. What happened? Have you seen my car? It's wrecked. It must have been Marcos, no doubt. I don't know how, but he's involved. I'm gonna find out what happened. Marcos. Officer Iker. I swear it wasn't me. Okay, Marcos, it's fine. Come out and explain what happened. I promise nothing will happen to you. I can't. It's going to come back for sure. Come out, you coward. What did you do to my car? Salvatore, calm down. Let him explain. I don't really know what I saw. It was like a dark shadow. It moved really fast. It jumped on the car and disappeared. What nonsense are you talking about? Marcos, can you give me a more detailed description? What you're saying sounds strange. I can't, Officer Iker. It was like a shadow. I don't know anything else. I ran and locked myself in. You all should do the same. Can an animal do that to a car? I don't know, Salvatore. I'm gonna check out the car to see if I can find any clues. What if he's right? Maybe that animal will come back. It's more likely that whatever it is, it's more scared of us than we are of it. I doubt it will come back. I sure hope so. Let's go check this car out. These scratches have gone through the sheet metal of the car. Can an animal do this? What kind of animal would it be? I was going to put that in my notes, but I can't use the notebook yet. The impact was so strong that the door failed. A dirty piece of cloth. It would be strange for an animal to wear clothes. This is very strange. I don't think an animal or a person could do something like this. So what happened? I have no idea. What if we asked the others to see if anyone saw something? Exactly. Someone must have seen that thing. All right, but I'll handle questioning everyone. Agreed? Obviously. I'm not going to do your job. Iker, I can help. I love investigating. Elena Bilches is hiding something. I'm sure of it. Felicia, seriously, don't do anything and don't accuse anyone without evidence. I mean it. I need to figure out what happened. You could use a notebook to write things down and solve the case. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Don't worry. All right, partner. I'll be around keeping an eye on things. Okay, from this moment on, you will be able to access your notebook whenever you want. Write down important things he finds along the way. Later, the notebook will help you solve the case. Hello, Nicholas. I'm questioning all the guests to see if I can understand what happened. I don't know what happened. I was too focused on admiring the beauty of the place, if you know what I mean. Dude's a creep. You didn't see anything or hear anything? I assure you, if it had been a woman who wrecked that car, I would even know the color of her eyes, as long as she was beautiful, of course. Okay, Nicholas, we'll talk later. All right, he has a lot of strength. He destroyed Salvatore's car, occupied rooms, and then we have our conclusions. Hi, Fabio. Have you seen anything that might help me understand what happened? I told you, something strange is going on. You can feel it. I must admit, it is strange, which is why I'd like to understand what happened. First, the storm is getting stronger. Then the electrical devices, and even the cars stopped working. And now the attack by something. We don't even know what it was. I understand you're worried. I am too, but we need to stay calm. Have you seen anything that I should know about? It happened in less than a second. I only saw something dark, without form. Did that thing destroy the car? What do you think it was? Yes, it destroyed the car, and I don't know what it is. All right, Fabio. If you remember anything, let me know. Felicia, can I ask you some questions? Seriously, Iker? Am I a suspect? Yes, everyone is a suspect right now. Don't make this harder. I just need to know any details. All right. All for the sake of the investigation, I was in my room since I had been watching Elena Bilches for quite a while when I suddenly heard a loud noise. When I went outside, I saw Salvatore's car was wrecked, but that's it. Why do you hate Elena Bilches so much? I don't hate her. Well, actually, I do. She's a millionaire who doesn't deserve what she has. Why do you think she doesn't deserve it? I can't explain it. Something inside me just tells me she's bad. People with that much money could share a little, right? Don't waste my time. All right, I'll keep watching from around here. Hello, Elena. May I ask you a few questions? This is a disaster. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We're all worried. We don't know what's happening. I don't care about the others. Dang. I should be closing a $1 million deal. And here I am surrounded by farmers and wild animals. Listen, Elena. Either we help each other or we won't be able to get out of here. Something or someone has destroyed Salvatore's car. Next time it could attack one of us. I'm sorry, Iker. You're right. I haven't seen anything. I just heard a loud noise, and when I went out, I saw the car wrecked. That's it. All right, Elena. Thank you. Hello, Maria. Can I ask you some questions? I haven't seen or heard anything. Are you sure? Any small detail could help me a lot. What do I have to do to be left alone? Maria, we're in a bad situation. It can be dangerous. I think it's time for us to help each other. We're cut off with limited food and water, and it seems like there are wild animals or worse. Do I look like a cop? Go ahead and do your job already. I can't get rid of all of you. Oh, I can't wait to get rid of all of you. This is a nightmare. Let's talk to Marcos. Marcos, are you okay? I don't know what to tell you, Officer Iker. Do you want to come out? Nothing's gonna happen to you. I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not coming out. If you had seen what I saw, you'd be locked in here too. I understand, Marcos, but you'll need to eat and drink something. Don't worry, I have some food and water here. You should be more concerned about hiding. All right, I won't force you to come out. I'm gonna prepare some food. If you need anything, you know where I am. Sir, I've connected some kitchen appliances to a temporary battery, but it won't last long. Please have something hot to eat. All right, let's go back to the kitchen. Lasagna. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. So I'm just eating it knowing that my hands is burning under the, like, my hands is burning, bruh. Crazy stuff going on. Day 2 morning. Did we write some notes down? I guess we didn't. Oh my gosh. Marcos. Oh, hell no. Felicia, stay there. Don't come in. Iker, oh my God, what happened? Is that Marcos? Yes, it's Marcos. Please don't look. I can't believe it. This is a nightmare. Felicia, I need your help. This is really important. You need to focus. Tell me, Iker, what can I do? We need you to gather all the guests. We're going to have a meeting in the kitchen. Can you tell everyone? Don't say anything about Marcos. Just tell them it's very urgent. All right, Iker. I'll go right away. That run! Wow. Hello, everyone. Thanks for coming. I know some of you already know what's happened, and the truth is we're in a really urgent situation. We have no communication with anyone. We're hundreds of kilometers from the nearest town, and something is attacking us. The rain is getting heavier each time. Elena's right. The rain is getting heavier. Still, as you all know, a few hours ago, that thing killed Marcos. I don't want anyone going near the office. We don't know if it's an animal, a person, or something I can't explain. So, what are we supposed to do now? The best thing to do is for everyone to lock themselves in their rooms and stay put. And how are we going to eat? We'll need supplies. Don't worry, I'll take care of distributing the food. And why don't we just grab it now? It's better to ration it. We don't know how long we're gonna be stuck here. I'll handle the inventory and the food distribution. And that's it? We're just gonna wait? For now, the best thing we can do is try to stay safe. We have to wait till the storm ease up. And what about Marcos? Are we just gonna leave him there? There's nothing we can do, Felicia. The most important thing now is to keep ourselves safe. Don't we have any weapons? You're a cop. Don't you have a gun? No, we don't have weapons. I only carry my gun when I'm on duty. Great. We've got the smartest cop with us. At least he's doing something. What are the rest of you doing? We're not being a nuisance like you, child. You old hag. All right, calm down. This isn't helping anyone. I warned you, something's wrong here. I can't explain it, but we're not getting out of here. Right. Let's stay positive. It's better if everyone goes back to their rooms. I'll come by later to bring food. If you see anything strange, let me know. We got to get the key from Marcos? She's the only one always like jogging back to the room. Kind of making me wonder about her. All right, we have the key. Take the basket and distribute the food in each room. Okay, Nicholas, wait, room 2. Room 4. Elena, Salvatore, And mine. Day 3 morning. What the heck? Check that everyone is okay. Investigate the corpse. It seems to have burned quickly. There are still remains of flesh and blood. The corpse is in a strange position. It seems that it is praying. Didn't it die in this, or did it die in this position? There are marks of very rapid combustion on the ground. Why would someone put this food here? It seems that the corpse is praying and praising the food. It's very macabre. Talk to the guests to find out whose bones. How they gonna know whose bones it is? Is my guy still right here? No? Y'all know that's his spot. Do we knock on their doors or? Maria, Nicholas, are you okay? Yes, but not for long. This orangutan I have as a husband seems to be in heat. Hey, Iker, yeah, we're fine, although I'm a bit in need of certain things. Okay, Nicholas, tell me what you need, and I'll bring it to you. But remember, you must not go outside under any circumstances. Well, I don't know how to put this. Let's just say you can't help me with what I need. Just tell me what you need and I'll try to get it. Don't worry, I'm here to help. No, Iker, really, it's fine. Are you sure? Oh my God, Iker, you're not getting it. This horny monkey just wants sex. Don't waste your time with his nonsense. Okay. He just want a little wet weenie. Elena. Are you there? Yes, Iker, what's going on? I don't want to leave. I don't want you to leave, all right, unless I say otherwise. But what happened, Iker? There's been another murder. No, this is a nightmare. I can't believe this is happening. Don't worry, Elena. I'm doing everything I can to figure out what's going on. What's going on? Y'all know y'all know my words. Hey, we going straight through this one, so y'all leave me alone. Thank you, Iker. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't know what to do. By the way, who died? I'm not sure yet. We'll have another meeting later. All right, thanks, Iker. Salvatore, are you there? Yes, I'm here. What's going on? There's been another murder. Is the body so bad that you couldn't even recognize it? I'm afraid so. Right now, I don't exactly know whose body it is. That's why I'm asking all the guests. Oh my God. Good luck. I'm not going out there. Later, we need to organize a meeting, and I need everyone to attend. Do you have a plan? Please tell me you have a plan. We're going to discuss what to do together. That's the plan. All right. Whose door did we miss? Felicia, are you there? Felicia, can you hear me? I'm coming in. Where's my, I don't got a flashlight? I mean, I probably don't need it. Felicia, are you okay? I saw everything. I saw him. I saw how he killed. Who did you see? I can't explain it. It's something I've never seen before. He knew I was watching him. Did you see the killer? Killer? I don't think so. It's like a divine punishment. He can command the world as he pleases. What do you mean? The fire burns when he says so. He's not a person or an animal. He's a being beyond that. He comes to punish us. I don't know what you've seen, Felicia, but I'm sure fear is making you see things that aren't real. You're scared and tired. You'll understand when you see him. We can't do anything. There's always something we can do. I need your help to keep everyone calm. I'll help you, Iker, but in the end, you'll accept the truth. The freak is going on, man? I think we talked to all of them. Unless we're missing the dude that be standing right here. I'm gonna go door to door. Fabio isn't in his room. If no one else is missing, the bones will belong to Fabio. It's terrible. I need to have a coffee just out of nowhere. Okay, let's go have a coffee. Some milk. All right, where's the gotta grab the coffee. Wait. This? Is it right here? Oh, okay. All right. We chilling for a second. Appreciate y'all hanging out with your boy. Y'all know I'll be bringing y'all some heat. Day 3 afternoon. Hello, everyone. You already know what happened, so I won't waste time on details. The charred bones are from Fabio Carrillo. I don't know what happened, so if anyone wants to share something, now is the time. Where's Felicia? She's in shock right now. She saw what happened, but she can't explain it. She's in my room right now. We need to do something. There has been 2 deaths in 2 days. It doesn't take a genius to realize that thing is hunting us. It's true, we need to protect ourselves. I've thought about dividing into 2 groups and having each group stay in a room overnight. That way we can protect each other. Why not stay all together in one room? The rooms aren't very big, and we need space in case we need to defend ourselves. We could just use some kind of weapon, maybe knives from the kitchen. That's a good idea. There are many rooms locked, but I don't know where the keys are. I saw Marcos enter room 9. That's probably where he slept and kept the tools. But where's the key to room 9? I searched his body, but he only had the pantry keys, nothing else. That door doesn't have a lock. It must be open. It must open in another way. When I saw Marcos enter, the door was already open, but I didn't see him use any key. So how did he open the door? Could it be a magnetic key? Maybe, but if we can't find the key, we can force the door open. I don't think we can. The most expensive thing in this motel is the doors. They're reinforced. Why would you put reinforced doors in a motel? I don't know, but Marco said there are wild animals around here at night, so maybe that's why. So what do we do now? First, we'll make 2 groups. Elena, Felicia, and I will stay in my room. Maria and Nicholas, you go to Salvatore's room. I'll try to open room 9. The rest of you should gather your things and take them to the shared rooms. All right, let's check door 9. The door doesn't have a lock. How do you open it? This drawing was under the door. It looks like instructions. I'll keep it in the notebook. Huh. Lion, so like a box of cereal? Maybe it's in the office. I just want to check in here first. Oh, here it is. Did we get it? Okay. That second one looks like a creature, though. Thought we got it. Or maybe there's a painting or something in here. And maybe it's behind it. Yep. Okay, we got one more. A package by the... Oh, behind this. Dang. Bruh, got the stash right here. Insert the batteries into the satellite phone. It looks like a satellite phone. It has some battery. Maybe it can contact someone. It seems to run on small batteries. I'll take it to the room. Okay, so a flashlight. This will be very helpful. I put the batteries in and take it with me. Now I'll be able to use the flashlight when I need it. Take a backpack. Where the backpack's at? Oh. Pick up the baseball bats. Man, we're taking everything. Day 3 night. Let's talk to Elena. Iker, what do you think is going to happen? I don't know, but we're going to defend ourselves. We've all seen what that thing did to Fabio and Marcos. Honestly, I don't think we have any chance of defending ourselves. Maybe that thing only attacks people who are alone. Both Marcos and Fabio were alone at the time of the attack. I think you're being too optimistic, but deep down, you know we're not getting out of here. I've always been very skeptical, but what the hell is happening? How is it possible that we're in this situation? I can't find any rational explanation. You're right. The truth is that this is beyond all of us. I don't know if being together will help. I don't know how to act. None of us know, but you decided to do something, and I'm grateful for that. Without you, this would have been much worse, I assure you. Thanks, Elena. Do you think I should talk to Felicia? Give it a try. She's calmer now. I'll try to talk to her. Hi, Felicia. How are you feeling? Hi, Iker. I'm still trying to process what I saw. You must think I'm a terrible assistant. I don't think that at all. I think it takes a lot of courage to process something so horrible. I believe you have more courage than many of my colleagues. Do you really think so? If we get out of this, maybe I'll join the police academy, and we could even be real partners, Iker. Haha, that would be nice. Now's the time to prove you've got what it takes to be a cop. Don't let fear get the best of you. We're gonna do everything we can to get out of this situation. I know it's sudden, but you're the only one who sees that thing. So any bit of information, no matter how small, would help me out a lot. It's really hard to explain. That thing has a human shape, but it's not human. It has eyes, but no face. It knew I was there watching it, but it didn't attack me. It's not an animal. It's like a character pulled straight from a horror movie. Do you think we can defend ourselves from it? Iker, if we're still alive, it's because that thing wants us to stay alive. I don't think we can hurt it. We'll find a way, you'll see. I have to go to the other rooms to make sure everyone's okay. No matter what, don't go outside. Iker, be careful. That thing makes a terrifying sound when it looks at you. It makes it echo inside your head. If you hear anything strange, please come back quickly. All right, Felicia. Thanks for telling me. I'll be careful. Let's get the baseball bat. Go to room 15. Hi, Salvatore. Have you seen anything strange? Not for now. How are you? You shouldn't worry about me. Nothing's going to happen to me. You think so? Why? I have a theory that in the world there are special people who stand above others. People who are destined to be something important for humanity by birth. I'm not so sure about that. You're not sure because you're not one of those people, Iker. Something inside me tells me I'm special, unique, destined to do something great. I don't know how to explain it. I've always seen others as somewhat less important. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying others are inferior. I'm just saying their destiny isn't to change the world. That's not a bad thing. Wow. You're very sure of yourself. It's my way of facing life. I'm here to stand out from the rest. If you don't love yourself, who will? I think it's good to love yourself, but I also believe it's important to be humble and understand that we're all equal. We're not equal, Iker. Everyone's good at something. Some people are smarter, dumber, more athletic, sick, lazy, etc. These are traits that, in most cases, are defined by genes. That's why I think each person should strengthen what they're best at, and I'm good at being a leader. I understand what you're saying, and you're somewhat right, but ego can distort your reality if you don't control it, making you believe things that aren't true. A good leader is someone who leads by example, works alongside their subordinates, treats them well, and stays on their level, not above them. I don't think so. To me, a leader has to be someone ruthless, who puts everyone in their place and teaches them where they stand. Not everyone can sit at the same table, because if they think they're like you, they'll try to crush you and take what you've achieved. Those are very different perspectives, but keep in mind that you'll always get back what you've given. So in difficult times, the people who will stay by your side are the ones you treated well, not the others. It's been a nice conversation, but I need to get back to my room before it gets too late. Thanks for the conversation. It's hard to find people who can argue even a little. Hi, Maria. How are you? How do you think I am? I feel like killing someone. I know you're not serious, but don't you think you should be a bit more respectful? And why is that? I don't understand how we got into this situation. We're cut off from all civilization, out of contact, and with the killer lurking around. I understand, but complaining won't do anything good. You're not going to tell me what I should do or say. I'm surrounded by idiots. At least everyone else is doing something. If it weren't for people like me, the world would be a worse place. I'm a member of an association that reports immoral content on TV and social media. You should be grateful. And what do you consider immoral? Anything that's political, indoctrination. Those hippies use movies and series to normalize homosexuality, transsexuality, even in children's movies. Governments impose an inclusive quota, overexposing minorities and limiting creativity. I understand what you're saying. Inclusion shouldn't be a requirement. Actors and actresses should be chosen for their talent or the context of their work, not for their race or religion. But isn't your group doing the same thing? You're imposing your worldview on artists under the excuse that everything is indoctrination. I think imposing inclusion or fighting inclusion is equally harmful, don't you think? In the end, both of you are punishing to make things change to what you think is right. Doesn't that destroy creativity too? We're not imposing anything. We're complaining about indoctrinating our kids. Imposition is imposition, no matter who's doing it. If you don't like something, simply don't consume it. But forcing it to be how you want doesn't seem right to me. I really don't care what you think. You don't understand. That's probably it. All right, Nicholas, where you at? I believe you're downstairs. Where's this guy at? I thought he was downstairs. Is he in here? Oh. Have you seen anything? Nothing. It's too dark and the rain doesn't help. How are you holding up? I have a trick to keep myself from worrying. It calms me down. Really, I'd like to know what it is because I'm definitely feeling nervous. I think about women. Yes, that's it. Lots of women. Good grief, Nicholas. Can't you control yourself even at a time like this? Why should I? I just follow my nature. We're animals. And as animals, doing what's natural is the right thing. I get your point, but we live in a society where education is key. What would happen if we all behaved like animals and followed our most basic instincts? We'd be free. Would there be more violence? Yes. Would we live shorter lives? Yes. Would we lack the comforts we have? For sure. But I believe the more we act like humans and less like animals, the less free we are. The more freedom, the less security, and vice versa. Is that really living? Or have we traded our freedom for a few more years? I wouldn't know how to answer that. I think, yes, wild animals are free. They don't have bills, mortgages, or protocols, but they also live under the constant threat of death, never knowing if they'll see the next day, facing cold, hunger, and fear all the time. You're right, but isn't that what living is about? We're built for that kind of life. And why is that? We're still living according to our design. It's true, we don't live in caves anymore, but who decides what's natural and what's not? Where's the line? We're simply using the tools available to improve our lives and extend our existence. Isn't that the goal of life? That's a solid argument. I guess there are many ways to live, and they're all valid. Exactly. I'd love to keep talking, but I should head back to my room before it gets any later. Good luck, Iker. Talk tomorrow. Go to your room and don't approach the monster. Quick, hide in the bathroom. What's happening? You saw it, didn't you? Yes, there's no time. Hurry, hide. I'll blow out the candles. Okay. Seeing that thing, I just thought about turning off the lights and hiding. We didn't hear anything all night. I was in a state of shock. I don't understand what I just seen. Suddenly, it was a new day. I have to go see what happened. Stay here. We all know what happened. We all heard the banging and the screams. Being together in the same room didn't help at all. That thing passed right by our door, but it didn't attack us. Why? I think it simply chose to go after the others first. Tonight it'll be our turn. There has to be something we can do. We know when it appears and what it looks like. I remember reading a book a few years ago about supernatural legends and myths. I don't know if it's stupid. It's not stupid. Right now, any information is very important. Do you remember anything from that book? I need to think. I try to write down everything I remember, though it's not much. Wouldn't it be better to try walking out of here? It's impossible. We're too far from everything. Besides, it's been pouring for days now. Everything must be muddy and flooded. I'm gonna see what happened. Dang. Oh my goodness. What a macabre scene. It has a key hanging. What is this the key to? Go see what happened. Okay, we're still looking around. Search in he. Written in blood. Inspect the body of Mary. There's a strange symbol painted on the ground. What does it mean? I have to write it down in my notebook. We've been taking some pretty good notes. His eyes emit light. He doesn't seem to have a body. He levitates. Go to the pantry, take the empty basket, and fill it with food. Walkie-talkie. Sound of interference. Is that the phone ringing? Yes, it's the phone. Hello, is anyone there? There's interference. Can anyone hear me? Hello, we're here. Hello, there's too much interference. Listen, we need help. We're trapped at the Holiday Motel. Did I hear Holiday Motel? That can't be interference. Hello? I think the call got cut off. How is it possible for that phone to work? It must have some battery left, but it only receives calls. Maybe they're looking for us. It's possible, but we need another plan. We just can't wait to be rescued. Besides, if we get rescued, how will we explain what happened here? We become murder suspects. Yes, but they wouldn't be able to prove it was us. We better keep thinking of ways to survive. I'm going to write down everything I remember from the book I read. Maybe we'll find something useful. Perfect. For now, that's all we can do. Iker, Elena, and Felicia know that they could be the next victims. They know that the killer attacks at night, so they have little time to think of a plan. A few hours later. Iker, I've written down everything I remember. Great. Is there anything useful? Yes, according to the book I read, a supernatural being can be trapped and sent back to hell. But before setting a trap, we need to know what type of demon or ghost it is. And how are we supposed to figure that out? Iker, you've been noting down. Yes, characteristics of that being in your notebook, right? Definitely. Here's our questions. Yes, I have some notes. Your notes can help us, but also try to remember things you may have seen but didn't write down. I'll ask you some basic questions, and based on your answers, we'll determine what type of supernatural being it is, so we can trap it. All right, y'all ready? And what happens if we're wrong? I think we all know what will happen. Iker, I'll tell you the questions, write them down so it'll be easier to figure out what kind of trap we need to set. Okay, in order to make a trap, first you need to know what type of spirit the murderer is. You will have to answer the questions that Felicia has asked. These questions are written in your notebook. You have some clues written down, but you will also need to remember some things. You can go through the stage again to remember some things. Okay, levitates, scratches of some kind. It can kill, does attack groups. Head only, no body. Light from the eyes. Changes weather to rain. Confirmed. Nubaru. You may be bothered by bright light. If he sees himself in a mirror, he will be trapped for a few seconds. We have to break the mirror quickly. Felicia, I've answered all the questions. Check them over. All right, from what I see, the spirit is a Nubaru, a malevolent being from Northern Iberian mythology. Can we do anything to stop it? Yes, we can try to trap it in a mirror and then break it so it gets trapped and returns to its world. And how are we supposed to do that? We need to make it see itself to trap it. Any ideas? I understand that this monster will be clever and won't be easily fooled. As soon as it sees we've set up a mirror, it'll smash it. I have an idea. We can place the mirror on the floor, tied to a rope, so it won't see it when it comes for us. Once it's near the mirror, Iker, you shine the flashlight directly at it to blind it. At that moment, we raise the mirror in front of it, so when it opens its eyes, it sees itself. Then we break the mirror. That sounds like a good plan. It's a great idea. I'm sure it'll work. All right, I'll be the bait. As soon as it enters, I'll shine the light and then lift the mirror. If something happens to me, you two will have to break the mirror. Got it? Got it. I'm gonna find a mirror. It has to be big, bigger than the ones we have in the bathrooms. Okay. Look in office, room 2 and 15. Let me hurry up. Oh yeah. What do you mean we can't do anything with it? Oh, because it's broken? Oh, that's why. Is there one in here? This one's broken. $15. Oh, yeah. Walkie-talkie sound of interference. Hello? Hello, we're here. This is unbelievable. Are you really in the area of the Holiday Motel? Yes. Please, we need help. You shouldn't have gone near that area. Since the collapse, it's been extremely dangerous. We're in the motel, in the rooms. There hasn't been any collapse. Can you send help? Is this a joke? The area of the old Holiday Motel was literally swallowed by the ground. Nothing was left, just a massive hole. 8 people disappeared. There are plenty of warnings to keep people away. Why don't you listen to them? That's impossible. We're here in the hotel and nothing has collapsed. Please, we really need help. I'm currently passing by a few kilometers from where the Holiday Motel used to be. And all I see is a giant hole. You shouldn't joke about this. What is he talking about? We're here. We're alive. It's no joke. You should have some respect. When the incident happened, I lost a good friend. His name was Marcos. Don't waste my time anymore. Goodbye. Wait. Interference. The signal cuts off. What was he talking about? Could this be a joke? I don't know what to think anymore. A few days ago, I didn't even believe in the supernatural. What if he's telling the truth? What is happening? This is worse than a nightmare. We all agree that what's happening is very strange, but right now, all we can do is try to stop that monster before it tries to kill us. You're right. What's important now is sticking to the plan. Let's get the trap ready. Iker, Elena, and Felicia feel strange by the conversation through the walkie-talkie. Still, the only option left is to try to catch the spirit. They set up the trap and wait until it is night so that the spirit attacks them. Is everything ready? What do we do? Lock yourselves in the bathroom. It wouldn't help if we're all here. And what if it doesn't work? It will work, I'm sure. If I die before I can break the mirror, one of you will have to do it. I'll do it, don't worry. All right. I need to get its attention. If I stay here, it might notice the trap. It's better if I go out to lure it. If I don't make it back to the room in time, you know what you have to do. Be careful, Iker. Okay, let's search the motel rooms for clues. Oh! Was that not supposed to go in the office? Oh, I was. Go back to the room and wait for the monster to arrive. Okay, we're luring them. Iker manages to lure the monster into the trap. The light seems to affect him and he manages to lift the mirror so that the monster can see its reflection. Unfortunately, Iker loses consciousness before he can break the mirror. Finally, you're awake. We were worried. What happened? Don't you remember anything? I remember shining the flashlight at that thing and then holding the mirror up to the ghost. And after that, nothing. When you held the mirror up, that monster screamed. It looked like it was in pain. It deserved it. What happened next? There was a bright flash and then the monster disappeared. I quickly grabbed the baseball bat and smashed the mirror. So it worked? We killed it? It seems so. As soon as that thing disappeared, the weather started improving. It's barely raining now. Also, some vehicles are starting to work again. Really? What about mobile phones? No, all the electronics are still fried, and there's no electricity. That's odd. Everything should work now. Why only some cars? After everything we've been through, that's the least strange thing to me. We need to leave as soon as possible. Yeah. We should go now. Where's Felicia? She said she needed to step out of the room for a moment. Is she okay? I don't know what to tell you. I think she's dealing with some serious post-traumatic stress. You should talk to her. I'll go find her. All right, I'll wait by your car. Where the heck is Felicia? Felicia, you shouldn't. Come on, we have to leave. I didn't think this moment would come. We're very lucky. No one's gonna believe us. How are we gonna explain what happened here? It won't be easy, but we don't have a choice. I don't know if I can get over this. It's too much for me. I've seen many deaths in my life. It's the bad part of my job. You have to learn to accept that it's part of life. Have you gotten used to seeing dead people? In a way, yes, but it always affects me. We can't leave them here. And we won't. We'll come back for them. But for now, we have to leave. All right, let's go. Let's get our car keys. The scientific community cannot explain it. What happened in this area where the Holiday Motel used to be, there is now an immense crater. Scientists from all over the world have traveled to the area to try to explain what happened. After months of work, no one has been able to find a phenomenon still unexplained. The families of 8 missing people pressure the government to explain explanations. For its part, the government is unable to give a logical explanation, which has led people to create all kinds of conspiracy theories, from aliens to biblical signs. Place where the hotel disappeared, or motel. Huh. Like in a desert. The survivors of the Holiday Motel. In a recent interview, the survivors tell of the horror they experienced inside the so-called anomaly. In their story, they tell how the other missing people were brutally murdered by a ghost who appeared at night and how they finished him off. All of them had to receive psychological assistance, especially Felicia Hamil, who is the youngest survivor and suffers from severe post-traumatic stress. The entire world has its eyes fixed on the anomaly. Iker Carmona, Elena Bilches, and Felicia Hamil are the 3 survivors of the Holiday Hotel. Once again, the scientific community is baffled. Talisha Danka, one of the world's leading physicians, a physicist, said, "They have appeared out of nowhere. This goes against everything we already knew." And the 3 survivors appeared out of nowhere in a car months after the Holiday Motel disappeared. They are currently undergoing testing. Spoke with the survivors. I thought it was a macabre joke. Javier Vasquez tells us how he was able to talk to the survivors from outside the anomaly. "I thought it was a joke. I lost a friend at the Holiday Hotel. No one can explain how Javier was able to contact the satellite phone of his friend, Marcos Bueno, which disappeared in the incident. The survivors confirmed that they were able to speak with him, although with interference. Scientists continue investigating." This is Javier in his truck. Wow. More stories are coming soon. Can't wait.